The story is about a farmer whose name is Lenko. The story is penned by G.M. Fuentes. This story revolves around Lenko, who has extreme faith in God. Before listening to the story, let me introduce you to the character present in the story. Lenko. He was a poor farmer who lives in a valley. His house is the only one which is located on the top of a low hill. He lived there with his children and wife. He has extreme faith in God, and later in the story, he writes a letter to the God asking for help. Postmaster. He is fat man working as the head of the post office. He is very sentimental, as he wanted to help the poor farmer Lenko when he seen his letter. This also shows his kindness. He is very friendly, as his colleagues helped him in arranging the money for Lenko. The story starts with Lenko. He is standing near his house. His house was only one in the valley. The house was located at the top of low hill. One could able to see the river down the small hill and ripe corn in the field. The weather was very hot. Lenko was looking toward the field and weather since morning in the hope of rainfall for good harvest.
The sun is very bright.
Lenko hoped for rain and his wife consolidate him. His older sons were working in the field and the small one was playing outside the house.
We need some rain, woman. Otherwise, crops will get destroyed.
It depends on God. Dinner was ready. The mother called the boys inside for the dinner. Come inside, dinner is ready. While doing dinner, Lenko predicted that rain must be falling outside. The big drops of rain started to fall outside. Huge mountain of clouds could be seen approaching towards the field.
I think it's going to rain today. I have seen huge clouds approaching towards the field from northeast.
Lenko went outside to feel the rain on his body. He looked toward the field with very satisfied expression.
Hooray! The raindrops are coins. Big drops are 10 cents and small ones are 5 cents.
After some time, a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones. His boys ran out to play and collect the frozen snow. Hailstorms continued for an hour, and the whole field was covered with white layer of snow, which destroyed the crops completely. Lenko became very sad with a feeling of black future ahead. He thought that the swarm of locusts would have been better than this hailstorm.
It's getting bad now. I hope it passes quickly.
The whole hard work of Lenko gone in waste. He had very sorrowful night that day.
The swarm of insects would have been better than hell. There will be no corn. The hell has left nothing for us. We have worked for nothing. We will go hunger this year. No one can help us now. Don't be upset. No one dies of hunger.
But Lenko is a strong believer in the God. He decides to write a letter to the God, asking for some monetary help. Lenko also wishes to repay the debt when the next crop would give him enough money.
God, if you don't help me, my family and I will go hunger this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crops came. because the hailstorm destroyed the crops completely.
Lenko put the letter in an envelope and addressed it to God. He went to the post office. At post office, Lenko bought a stamp, pasted it on the letter, and dropped the letter into the mailbox.
I need a stamp to post a letter.
Yes, here it is.
Postman seen the letter dropped by Lenko. He went to the postmaster while laughing to see the letter which was written for God.
You will die of laughing when you will see this letter.
Both postmaster and postman started laughing or seeing the letter addressed to God. They never saw this type of address in their whole career. He was amazed to see the faith that a man has started conversation directly with the God.
I wish I had faith in God like this man. He had started conversation directly with the God.
Anything interesting, sir?
Yes. He asked for money from God because his crops get destroyed in the hailstorm. We should help him.
Certainly, sir. But how can we arrange the money?
Though the postmaster is deeply touched by the strong faith of Lenko in the God, he decided to help Lenko. The postmaster collects money from his colleagues and also given a part of his salary to help him.
We should contribute from our salary. Also, ask our other colleague for this contribution as an act for charity. I will also give a part of my salary. How much money we have collected?
We are able to collect only 70 pesos, but he has asked for 100 pesos.
No problem. We will send the money.
On Sunday, Lenko arrived early at the post office, asking if there is any letter for him. Postman handed the letter to him, and postmaster was watching this with satisfied expression.
Is there any letter for me?
Yes, here it is.
Lenko shows no surprise on seeing the money. Instead, he got angry on counting the money. The money was less than what he asked for. He asked for paper and ink and wrote another letter. He posted the letter after putting the stamp on it.
I need ink and paper. I need a stamp.
Yes, why not? Take this.
As soon as Lenko dropped the letter into the mailbox, postmaster himself went to open the letter. In the letter, Lenko expresses his doubts about the honesty of post office employees. He asked the God not to send money through post next time because he got only 70 pesos out of 100. He said that post office employees might have taken the money.
God, I have received only 70 pesos. I have asked for 100. I need the rest amount, but don't send it through the mail because post office employees theft the money. Lenko.